action. Now, do you think that the Patriots have the best secondary in the AFC?
They've got the best paper secondary, Jenny, but I think it's important to understand that we went through this in 2011 with the Philadelphia Eagles. We shouldn't make the same mistake. They had the quote-unquote dream team. What you can say about this group is that they've accumulated a unique group. They've got guys that can be one of the top shutdown guys in the entire league in Darrelle Revis, but that's not an oversized body type. The big guy is Browner on the other side, so you have some flexibility there, which is going to be great. So there's a lot of good players, which is a good sign. Good secondary. Let's let it play out.
All right, I'd like you to complete this sentence. The secondary won't be successful if blank happens.
Well, if there's poor coverage on the underneath, and that's important. We say secondary, and often that's used synonymously with just the guys on the back end, your safeties and corners. But the linebackers are a part of the coverage units as well. So again, that's a group that'll need to grow and continue to get better. We have Dante Hightower, who's had sort of an amalgamous role. He's been all over the place in the last couple of years. And Gerard Mayo's coming off an injury, and Jamie Collins is a young guy. So you're going to need to see a lot of those guys, because if they don't perform well underneath, what goes on behind them won't be nearly as relevant.
All right, now if you're Belichick, who do you think should be in at strong safety?
Ooh, strong safety question. Yeah, this was like a big talking point throughout the draft, as if there was some major vacancy there. I think it's important to note that in any secondary, when you're exceptional at several spots, with Devin McCourty as a near all-pro kind of player, obviously Darrelle Revis moving in another spot, and having real competency at the other side, whether it is Dennard or Browner when he gets back. When you're really good at 3 of the 4 positions, you don't have to be exceptional at the other. You don't have to try to say the only way we're going to be good is can we find another Pro Bowler at that spot. That's Yankeeism. I think the important thing to understand is that they have invested there. Tavon Wilson's going to get a shot. It's a high second-round pick from a couple years ago. If he's not the answer, Deron Harmon is a third-round pick from a year ago, had a lot of positive signs. So it could be one of those 2 guys. But potentially it could be Logan Ryan as well. The idea is they have options, but they don't need to rely on that spot. They'll be good at the other 3. The 4th guy will be a role player, and he'll do exceptional.
So it all looks good on paper. We just have to see how it all plays out.
Yeah, football.
Thank you very much, Matt.
Not a problem.